nap. She just had a bath. And what we have before us right here is the very last lobster taxidermy. We're going to be taking this one out of the solution and putting this one in. This one will take about 2 weeks. This one is my buddy Captain Ian's, and I got it last time I was down there. The meat's all ground up. Leave me alone. It's all doing exactly what it should be. Let me get online here. Let's kick off the show so I can see what people are saying. What? Oh, this is going to be exciting. All right. What a day. Hello, all. Make sure it pops up. Boom. We're ready. All right. Move that out of the way. GoPro needs to be downloaded. I don't have anything for you for the GoPro. Oh, what happened? What? Why did this screen go blank? Okay, hang on. We're going to get right to it. Boom, hit play. Why did that kick off? That was weird. All right. Let's get caught up here. Boom. Am I live? Okay. It looks like I'm live. I think I'm live. Did I just get kicked off? Let me see. I'm live. Yep. I think I'm live. I'm live. Okay. Did I just get kicked off? It went weird for a minute there, but we're back. So what we're going to be doing, let's put this one aside, right here, and we'll be taking this one out and cleaning it up and getting it ready for the drying process and the taxidermy. This is my buddy Jeff's. He was with me on the 3rd trip in on the piece. We let one of our buddies' ashes go in the ocean. A a guy that we really adore. He had 2 young kids, and he was a pilot that took a friend up, and the experimental plane crashed. And he's no longer with us, but we named a reef named Ben's Reef, and this one's being taxidermy, not for Ben, but for my other buddy. So let's crack a beer. It's Friday, or it's Thursday, pre-Friday. How you doing? We're gonna get to the lobster. Let me get the beer in me first. All right. If you do enjoy this content, please share it out. Follow. Blah, blah, blah. All right. This one had a big hole in its head right here. It's not mine. I don't know what made that hole. Crazy. Look, got a nice tail though. While we're here, let's keep the tail in. Oh, that's the skin underneath. This was the skin underneath the tail. Beautiful skin. I'm going to keep that. What else do we got in here? Oh, we got one leg. Oh, it smells like alcohol, and that is perfumey. Hey, how you doing? Come on in. Come on in. Let's see here. Oh, we got the bottom half. Oh, we have an antenna. Okay. Is there any meat? Nope, there's no meat. You would be able to see some dried out meat or wet meat. Here, like right here. I'll just show you. There's a piece right there. So this is part of the cleaning process right here that I will be picking this stuff out. There's a nice big piece right here. This meat is not eatable anymore. We'll go over that in a minute. Let's just keep getting body parts out. The tail, beautiful tail. The tail tells no tales. So this one has been in here about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay, I'm going to have to get a net to get to this because I don't want the alcohol on me. Give me 1 minute. I know that's unprofessional. Where did I put my net? I cleaned it and everything. Oh no. Oh no. Huh. Well, I should have planned this a little better, huh? Oh, I see it. I see it. Everything's going to be okay. If you followed yesterday, you saw me actually taking apart. Here we go. Now we got stuff coming up. Oh, this is a broken antenna, but we'll still use this antenna part. A couple legs here. Nice sized legs. What else do we got here? Oh, we got some more. Another leg. Oh, the other horn. Some nice legs here. Back leg. This is definitely a back leg, the smaller one. It was a male. Okay, what do we have in the grab bag now? We have some more skin. That's beautiful. I can make some earrings or something out of that. Oh, the alcohol. My God, it is perfumey. Okay, some more skin. Oh, a couple of the fins for his wife for earrings. Some more some more fins. 2 more. Oh, the dryer's done. Let's get back down there, see what else is in there. Okay. Another fin. I gotta count the fins. It doesn't sound like anything else is in here. Oh, another fin. Hang on. Big fan of the fins. You can make cool jewelry out of those. That's what I love about the fins. Ah, here we go. 2 more of them. Oh, man. Okay, let's just do a nice little twirl around. I can hear there's no legs in there. I'm going to count the legs. I should have, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. So 10 legs. We're going to find out. Let me put this aside. Drip, drip. And let's go ahead and let's add in these ones. So we'll put in the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the front feelers. 9, 10. So this one has to sit for about 2 weeks. And this will be the last one of the season. And this was my buddy Captain Ian's. He is the one building my custom spear gun for me. And he goes, hey, I got a lobster. I said, okay. I will do that for you. What piece is this? I don't know what piece that is, but I know it's probably important, so we'll throw it in there. Here's his tail. His. This is all stuck together. Don't worry, that'll come off. It's just paper towel. Beautiful tail. Beautiful tail. Let's get it all the way submerged. So we got all the legs. Now this one, when he grabbed it, he ripped the horn off it. So I'm going to be able to put the horn back on, but I had to clear the meat out of it. So that is the horn with the antenna. Throw that in there. And submerge this guy. Submerge it that way. And we'll definitely make sure it's all the way submerged. Just like this. Alright. It's kind of sad. Last one of the season. Last one of the season. Unless somebody has one in their freezer and then I have to figure out if I'm even allowed to do them. Seeing how the season's closed. With the wardens and their rules. I tell everybody when you grab a big one, do me a favor, just do me a favor and, hey JC, what's up? When you grab a big one, do me a favor. Let me put this back away. And just freeze it. Freeze it whole. That's exactly what he did. I unfroze it. I took the meat out. I'm going to hamburger. I already hamburgered it up because you're not allowed to have it right now. It's out of season. So you got to play by the rules. If there are rules. And there are. Okay. Now this one, what I'll do is I'll just do a little inspection on real quick. I haven't even had a sip of my beer. I opened it. I think that's sacrilegious. Oh, almost knocked it over. That would have been sacrilegious. All right. Let's get to it here. If you got questions, go ahead and ask. Oh, that's the first sip of the beer of the day. If you know, you know. If you don't, or maybe you did and now you don't do that anymore, I get that too. All right. Let's get all the meat out. Let's just do a real quick inspection. There's a piece here. That's good. That's good. That's good. We got that one big piece out right when we first started. It's a little bit here. And then we're going to start the drying process on this one. All the meat's out of the head, it looks like. We don't need this part, because this part all gets taken. I can even cut this down a little bit more. Maybe I'll do that real quick, just so we don't have it. There's no reason for it. Now you don't want to go too low here, because then you'll break it off. And if you ever break off a knuckle down here, that's completely fine. You're just going to have to do a little bit of creative gluing. This is wrapping up lobster season. I did finish up my lobster card. They are due at the end of the month. Do not let them give you a fine. It costs more when you go get your lobster card next year if you don't turn it in. Make sure you take a photocopy of it too, because if they say you didn't, and they give you a confirmation number if you do it right. So I got my confirmation number. I'll do a video on how many I got last year, because next year I'm going to be down there 3 days a week doing this. So I'm going to do a day of hoop netting with buddies that I've met. I'm going to do a day of scuba diving, and then I'm going to be doing a day of free diving. So I'll come home with 21 lobsters unless it's terrible weather. And if it's terrible weather, what I'll do is I'll just hoop net the whole that week. So I have a backup plan for a backup plan, and I've met some really cool people through your saltwater guide, and they have boats. They just want to go out and play, and I'm into going out and playing. So you say. So I think next year is just going to be the greatest lobster season I've ever had, number-wise. Am I going to put myself on the radar with the wardens? Absolutely. But I feel next year, here's what I feel. Well, I know there's a change. Regardless of who you care about, who's in office, here's the truth about it. Our federally funded, the game wardens are federally funded. Now, Gavin Newsom has put a commissioner board on there that is just ridiculous. I believe they're going to take away all the sand bass. I believe they are, because they don't like to be disrespected. But don't worry, everybody. A new governor's coming in. Gavin Newsom's out no matter what, and I do not believe it's going to be Camilla. There's no way anybody would put her back in. So, okay, I believe this one's ready to be washed. This is just skin that I'm going to keep and make some kind of artwork with. Alright, so this stuff, if you hear snoring, that's Deckhand Dolly. She's had a big day. Today was, get this, bath day. 3 bulldogs. Oliver, my oldest, walks right in and just lays in the shower and loves it. Penelope hates it, but she needs it the most because she has the most allergic skin out there out of the 3 bulldogs. So she puts up a little bit of a tiff, but we had Deckhand Dolly, and Deckhand Dolly is watching her big brother just walk in, and she just walked in. and she enjoys the blow dryer. She's trying to fight it with my wife. It's funny, it's cute as hell. So we have 1, 2, 3. This will be 4. I'm just getting all the pieces off right here that don't really need to be on for the taxidermy part. 4, and this will be 5. 5. Another back leg. 6. Should be 10, I'm hoping. There's a little piece of meat in this one right here. And after I wash these out, I'll hit them one last time with the air compressor, and it'll blow out anything that's in there. There we go. That was 6, 7, 8, 9. Are we missing one somewhere? Could be. And then we have, hang on, some more skin that I like, for art pieces. Let's take a drink break. Oh, delicious. Okay. Oh, here are the beginning of its antennas. They didn't come whole. So what I'm going to do is these will go on, and I'll do just like I did yesterday with, which one is it? Where are you? That one right there. I put huge antennas on that one, and I'll just add to them. So I'll show you in a minute what I did yesterday if you weren't watching. Okay, so we got that. Just a thing of beauty. Got a piece of meat right here. Now, what got me into taxidermy, I paid for the first one, I think it was like 15 years ago. I paid $850 and I didn't get it back for a whole year. I can't afford $850 per lobster when I'm catching 10 of these over 10 pounds every season. Don't argue about my stats, that's just what they are. Everything behind you, I can't sell because I brought up from the ocean. That's how good I am. Okay, so this one, let's make sure there's no meat in its tail. We're definitely going to need to get this tail washed and on the board, pinned down so it doesn't fluff up. Let's cut off all the extra skin up here. You don't have to do this process. It just, for me, it helps. There's no reason to have it. This whole thing fits right into she's breathing hard, man. She had a good day. We went out and worked today. She just kind of, oh, I just cut my finger off, but not my finger. Just right there. Okay, that's why we wear gloves, I guess. All right. I could get this. Let's just finish it. There we go. Compliments of the brewery. So that part's done. And then we have some more skin. Definitely going to keep that. All these we keep. We need to wash off. These are going to make earrings. This we don't need. That's part of its jaw. A lot of black in here. Let's get rid of that. Just start picking away at that. A lot of fumes from the alcohol. Whew. This thing needs to be washed off, so I'll definitely be washing this after my show. What I do is I just take it into the sink, wash all the solution that was on it off. Put that right there. This we'll just use to clean out. Let's pour this back in to the other stuff. Don't need to waste it. It's the last of the rubbing alcohol that I'm going to be using on lobsters. Kind of sad. Kind of sad. Everything's coming to an end. Coming to an end. So, you will have another chance in 2 weeks to watch me put back together Captain Ian's lobster. if everything goes right, and everything has gone right except for at the beginning of the season where I did lose my buddy's. I lost his lobster due to cracking. I put it out there on the internet, and some professionals told me exactly what I did wrong, and I thanked them, and I haven't lost one yet. So what I'm going to do is, after I wash all these off, is I'll spray paint that rubber contact stuff in them. Just putting it all back here so we can just wash it real quick. How many legs do I have? Do I have all 10? Okay, this is just going to be for art projects. Extra skin, beautiful, beautiful skin. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're missing a leg somewhere. I have a parts department right over there. So the parts department will take care of that. This is beautiful skin. I'll keep these. Need to be washed off. I'll put them in their own bag, marked for this one, so I know they're original to this one. And I am loving what I'm seeing here. This now, I can see the leg that's not, see how it's black right here? It was missing. That's how you know that's the one that was missing. This I have no idea what I'm going to do for the head. I'll probably shoot some foam in there. It's the craziest thing. I've never seen anything like that. It's missing one of its horns. Bizarre. Okay, not a big deal. All right, let me clean off these tools. And we're just going to keep on moving on with the show. This one is now getting prepared for the next couple days. I'll be putting it back together, gluing it back together. These other 3 are done for the King of the Harbor contest, except for they do not have, these ones right here do not have, let me bring this down, put it right here. They do not have their antennas on them. I'm not going to put their antennas on them. I have them right in here. Nobody can touch them. They're in there. They're all clean. And I'm going to put them on when I get to Long Beach area or wherever I meet up with Jesse and his partner Roger. They're the ones that won this one and this one right here. So it takes me about 2 minutes to put them on right here. And then after that, they're on their own. If they break, what you do is you just go find another lobster this size. Instead of taking the antenna and putting it up its poop chute and pulling it out, what you do in that case is you just clip them and then you cut the butthole. I keep the butthole. I love the butthole for my shoes that I have going on, or earrings. Nobody else has earrings. My wife will not wear lobster butthole earrings, but I'm sure there's some person out there that gets kinky with those things. All right. That's done. That's done. Boom, boom. Let's clean up the surface. Don't worry, it's all rubbing alcohol, so it must be doing something perfect right now. Boom, boom. Okay, we are done with that project. I cleaned up my shelf behind me. I organized. I'm charging batteries. I'm going diving again tomorrow. I'm telling you right now, I would have dove today. We have the brackish brown water. I thought I could get under it by going 60 feet deep. It was still brown. So what that means is, oh, this is disgusting. Look at that meat. Ugh. I'm glad I found that and didn't knock it off and have my bulldog eat it. Oh, that would have been terrible. My boring ocean surf sessions where yeah. Listen, JC, I know you're new to this. Let me tell you right now, you're going to be amazed what goes viral, what doesn't, what works, what doesn't. There's no rhyme or reason. Just throw it out there. Now for you, honestly, just do whatever you want. Be your own creator. I would tell you what to do, but here I am. I've done it for 25 years. Now, I know how to get the ratings up with shorts and reels, 10 seconds of nothingness. I would just take that video that was 5 minutes long and do 500 shorts and reels with it. One of them will hit. Put it on Instagram though. Make yourself an Instagram account, a Facebook account. If you're not into TikTok, I get it. Dave, I can't see. You're over on. You're in the perfect bug out joint with the shit on the fan. Yeah, hit the fan. Listen, these are my Barbie dolls, Dave. These are my Barbie dolls. When it's not lobster season, I get to look at them. These three are leaving me. It's sad. The one that I just did, this one's going to be leaving me. This is my buddy Jeff's. Captain Ian's the guy making my spear gun. I'll probably pick it up in a couple weeks, the one that I'm going to kill all the halibut with. Maybe that's just the gods telling me that I shouldn't be using my other spear gun to kill halibut. All my buddies have gotten halibut at this point. I'm the only guy that hasn't. Sure, I got the starry flounder, beautiful fish. I got the skin going. Gee, many Christmas. How many times is that thing going to buzz? But you, my friend, are absolutely right. I get to live this dream. Next season, this thing will be filled up, and all my ones that are over 10 pounds I'm going to put in here. And I'm going to see if they can live. I can only have them. I've already checked with the game warden that was investigating me at one time. I think we're okay friends now, but I don't know after next week. But they're federally funded, so you could. I'm not even going to go to politics. It's bizarre world. The one in California is bizarre world. All we can do is get out and vote. Everybody was worried about the tariffs and the stock market. It looks like everybody fell in line except for China. You know what? If you're into China or you're into Hamas, you're not my friend. You could still be my friend. I got no problem with you. But you act that nonsense around me, taking our flag and coming over to our country and yelling at us and telling us how bad we are. I don't fall for your hypocrisy. I just don't. I'm not that guy. So if that's what you're about, good for you. Be the best at it that you can be. For the next 4 years, you're going to have a real hard time here in America. And as you can see, the Democrats are all falling apart. They don't even know what to do, but they're going to stick to their guns. Just like that's why I believe we're going to lose sand bass. I just do. I'm not putting a jinx on it. You guys better call in. You guys better watch. I'm going to be up there personally. I'm not going to be emotional. I'm going to be a grown-up for the first time in my life. I'm already doing the research. I get to go up and talk every time. Not call in, not have them mute me when I'm going crazy. I'm not going to go crazy. Because here's the thing. If they take away one sand bass out of the 5, I'm going to come to every meeting every time I can. I have this option. I live 2.5 hours away. I have a camper. I have Deckhand Dolly. As soon as I register as a PTS dog, then she can be in there with me. And I'll just be petting her to keep me calm. You do want me calm. Everybody wants me calm. Everybody's like, hey, send in Brent, but don't send him in. Let me turn on the fan. It is a little... There we go. Nice. Nice warm day today. We're up to 80 degrees where I live. It doesn't mean I can get in the water yet, which sucks. Which just sucks. Blah. Compliments the brewery. Blah. Compliments the brewery. So we got both those things off the table. I got the new one in the Captain Ian's. It will be perfect timing for when I go back to San Diego. I'll be able to go live if you're following me on all social media. I don't know which one I'm going to go live on. I will drop off these 3 to my buddy in Long Beach. They want to take me out fishing on their boat with Deckhand Dolly. We're all waiting for Deckhand Dolly to get all of her shots in so she can be A, around other dogs, B, I think that's all we're waiting for. Because she's going everywhere with me now. I just keep her away from everything. She's kettle trained. She's almost potty trained. I mean, we're having our moments. She did smell today like a hamster. So we gave her her fourth bath. My other two bulldogs walk in the walk-in shower. Well, Oliver does. The other one, the 3-year-old, she's the most allergic to. We live on a farm. We live in the country, so when it blooms like this at springtime, if you get allergies, hay fever, that kind of stuff, she gets it. Her skin breaks out. She's rashy. She's constantly licking. This one doesn't seem to have too many problems, but she's a puppy. You just don't find out until they're older. Here we go. Let's bring her up. Let her sleep up here. Come here, little girl. Come here. Let me get your blankie. Come here. You don't have to lay. I picked her up to move it, and she lays right back down. Here we go. Deckhand Dolly, come here. Come here, little girl. Oh, you're so clean smelling. And look at how white you are again. You were kind of a yellowy. Good girl. Just lay down. Just lay down. There we go. Oh, you got the hiccups. We woke her up too fast. Don't worry, she's going right back to sleep. She had a big day. Played with the big dogs. My friend's wife, my wife's friend came over and we washed her car. Deckhand Dolly digged in the dirt. She was so dirty. And we did a whole house cleaning, top to bottom, mop, vacuumed, cleaned the bathrooms, cleaned the beds, and Deckhand Dolly is now clean. This house is clean. So, if you have any questions, go ahead and throw them up. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep rambling on for another half an hour. Like I said, I'm going to be going down, making my way to San Diego. I'm going to pick up my new Air Force One Lingcod shoes. They're being made right now. I'm also getting a new custom spear gun with the 204-pound halibut with the skin of it in there. I have Captain Ian's wife is making earrings out of the leather for my friend that caught it. And that's the gun I'm going to kill all the halibut with this season. I'm going to do over 100 halibut this year. Last year I was at 43, 900 pounds. I want to double that. So I know if I doubled it's 86. I just round up to 100. Because here's the deal. If I come down there I can have 5 halibut a day. I get 5 halibut on one dive. That's how good I am. I go with people that know where the halibut are, even if they're fishing. You put me down on the water, because you got to understand, if they're biting your rod and reel every time, you throw a diver down there, the ones that aren't even hungry are just laying there. This is what I call facts. You are a hot little, just warm. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Deckhand Dolly will be getting her next round of shots. I don't know. I have to ask my wife. She is on her second round of parvo, so after that it's pretty. She hasn't had any reactions. Our vet wanted to go an extra, instead of three times. He didn't charge us anymore, but we're just taking our time. Half the shots I don't get for her. I get the kettle cough one because she's going to be traveling and meeting other dogs. Our other two don't get those shots every year because they don't leave the house and they don't have other dogs come here. My youngest daughter, before her, Penelope's 3, and she doesn't like other dogs. She's just wired that way. So look at how clean your paws are, though. Oh my goodness, you have pink skin. Oh my goodness, little girl. So, you can hear, yeah, you can hear her snoring over there. I know. I just read those ones up there. Man. Anyway, another fantastic day. I had my buddy. He went down. He lives down there. He's the guy that I dive with. He's a Marine, and he's non-active, but he's an instructor, and he has a sailboat in the harbor. And I just say, hey, are you on your sailboat? He goes, yeah. I said, look over, like, and throw a rope in the water. If it's more than 5 foot that you could see, I'll go dive it. If it's not, I'm not going down there. And it's not. we have this brown water that's just sitting there. We need a good, what cleans out the water? I guess current. So, and I was even doing slack tide. I did 2 dives on slack tide. It didn't matter. I do want to get my first halibut out of the way. People are asking me about the meat. All my meat is going to be grind. If I don't give it to you directly that day, because I can't have it, because I take the skin, all that skin right there, leather. I turn it into leather, and all right, girl. How about that? Does that feel good? Oh, nice and cool. Here, how about on your belly? Oh, it rubs the belly. Oh. Oh, just a delight. Look at this little thing. This thing has brought joy to my life like nobody's business. I had 2 other ones, and they just are homebodies. They start off wanting to see the world, and then they turn into homebodies. I took her out on the boat, even though I had a terrible dive. I have it here on my GoPro, so I'll probably do like a 10 seconds of showing you how miserable it was. I don't like being in the water when there's no visibility. That's when you're going to get hit by a white on the bottom. Normally you can see them, you can control their movements, and then they go away. When you don't see them, and it's a mistake, but they hit going up. And so if you're not close to your boat, blah, 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 there's a lot of factors. Did I have my shark shield on? No, I got to go pick it up. I let my buddy use it for a trip, and I got to go pick up the tank and that. I forgot all about that, so I'll call my other buddy, telling him I want to come get it. Tomorrow we're going to try again. We're going to try again. It's not like I'm not trying. I'm waiting for the perfect, if it's this weekend I'm going to go for lingcod. I'll tell you right now, and I'm not fishing. If this brown water doesn't clear up, I am going to take the JC helped me get my first 30 grunion. We had Dolly there. If you watch that trip, she was in her kennel the whole time, and then I took her down on the beach, but I held her. It's called Dog Beach. There's no way I'm putting my new puppy on Dog Beach with the parvo. So, and the parvo's the worst. I've seen dogs die from it. None of mine, but I knew my land here was fine because I've had 3 bulldogs here, and none of them had any, and they were puppies, and none of them had got the parvo. So I do have a lot of wild animals around here. Oh, my wife saw, hey, if you guys have been following, you know that my house cat for 15 years, it never came inside. It was just a wild cat outside. We'd feed it at the end of her life for the last 5 years. But she got eaten on my doorstep by a mountain lion. That was kind of cool. I got it all on ring. Well, I've been looking for that thing. I go outside when these guys go potty, make sure. That mountain lion has taken out 2 of my neighbors' small dogs. They just stalk them. They know their potty time, and then they just wait, and they grab them and run off. There's nothing anybody can do about it. That ain't going to happen with Dolly. She's almost big enough where the hawks can't get her. She still could get torn up by the hawks. Where are you going to go? Are you hot? Here, let me get a fan on you. You stay right there. No. You got, look it. Where are you going to go? Hey, dummy. Oh, does that feel good? Come on over here and lay down, and you'll get the fan on you. There you go. Oh my goodness. Does that feel good? Okay. Kisses. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. No, thank you. Oh, a yawn. At least you don't have that puppy breath anymore. So my wife was driving home yesterday. How you doing, Bob? Dolly says hi too. My wife was driving home yesterday, and she got to see it just right by the CDF fire station. It ran straight across the road. She almost hit it with her car. I said, "Did you hit it?" She said, "No." I said, "Did you film anything?" No. But This thing is very active. It eats chickens, it eats goats. They killed 2 goats. I used to have 2 goats, miniature goats on my property. They don't seem to mess with my property. We had a problem with coyotes when I first moved here, and all you have to do is kill one, cut off their head, and put their head up on the deer fence stake, and it seems to nothing seems to come around my property. Now, my chickens all got eaten by the hawks. They did. The skunks didn't get them. The raccoons didn't get them. The hawks, they just come down and they grab the back of the chicken, pin them down, and pull out the spine. It's quite fantastic if you're watching. My wife got to witness it. I had 1 chicken. I don't have roosters. I'm not having the cock-a-doodle-doo thing early in the morning. So one of my chickens became dominant. We called her Red, and she went in and attacked the bird while it was attacking the other bird, but chicken, but no can do. So Red has passed since, and it's chicken season, so we're going to get a whole bunch of them. I'm not going to have free-ranging chickens. They're going to be in the chicken coop. That way nothing can get to them. It just requires more work on my behalf, where I have to go in there and clean out the chicken coop. And that'll take care of the egg shortage situation. You get 10 of them, you'll end up with 5 of them normally. I might even be able to keep all 10 because they're not going to be free-ranged. And we'll get Dolly used to them, running around with them, not killing them. Both my other bulldogs had a learning curve. Do you like that? Can you feel the fan? Let me move over so it's not blocking. There you go. Oh my goodness. Here, let me get you cooled down. Here you go. Oh, does that feel good? Cute as a button. Today she was getting hair dried with my wife. I'm going to make a little video of it. She was biting at the hair dryer. We're just really enjoying her. She went to the dump today. I go to the dump 3 times a day for one of my businesses, and the whole dump is like everybody there knows Deckhand Dolly. I guess they watch and they know. I brought her 2 times before. They always have little dog treats for her. So she got the dog treats. She knows she can smell when we're close to the dump, so she gets excited because she knows she's going to get a cookie. And they all got to see her. She smelled like a hamster today when they were there, but now she just smells like. You smell like we use this. It's baby shampoo, but it's made with oatmeal. It's supposed to be good for their skin. So she loves the shower though. She just walks in like her brother. Okay. Oh my goodness. Anyway, man, like I said, I got all my gear right there. I'm not taking my boat out tomorrow. I'm not taking my boat out until I know it's clear. I'll walk in and dive. If it's clear, I need at least 5 foot of visibility. I love 10 to 15 feet because here's the thing is, it's not the whites you have to really worry about. It's the sea lions. You shoot anything, they come try taking it from you. And because for some reason we're protecting these things, they've ruined our docks. They've ruined, people can't even get to their sailboats on their multi-million-dollar boat slips. And our California government doesn't want to do anything about it. You wondered where the salmon season went? Once they take it away, they won't give it back, by the way. Well, they let the seals overpopulate. A male bull seal eats 30 to 60 pounds a day. A day. And we have 10 million of them here. So if you're wondering where your steelhead season went, or your salmon season, or your king salmon, there's your answer. Now, I didn't even get out of high school, but it's not that hard to figure out. But we have people on our commissioner board that want us not to have any fishing. They're going to take away sand bass. I believe they're going to take them away because they want to show how dominant they are, because they're not dominant. If they do, everybody calm down. 90% of us are sick of it. And I'm talking Californians. We don't want what Gavin Newsom has caused. Even my mom, who's a Democrat, says she would never vote for him. No. No, they're not doing anything at all. It's a shame, JC. It's a shame. I can't wait. I hope they have a lotto system for them. I hope they let us start killing them. I will spear one. It'll be the same thing as when I'm going to spear a big shark or a big halibut. It's going to be a float line. And you shoot it. You grab another spear gun and you keep shooting it until it bleeds out. I will show that process. I'm very excited. I will take the skin. I will make boots. I don't think it will happen in my lifetime, but who knows? Who knows if we get a new government? And what if California does flip? You say it will never go red. Well, we also said Trump was never going to come back either. And now he's back putting tariffs on everything, and the whole world is focusing. We're ruining China's stock market. Fuck you, China. You guys got to understand, if it wasn't for us waking up, you guys would have been, China wouldn't even have to, they would just turn off your phones, turn off your electricity. You had electric cars. Where do you think your electric comes from? Well, the batteries, lithium, comes from lithium mines, which we have none of. We have tons of fuel, but fuel's bad. Fossil fuel's bad. Fossil fuel is what's causing the oceans to rise and everything go wrong. Wow. Keep snorting that cocaine. It's a fucking lie. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't believe me, good. You're a sheep. Bah. Watch the news some more. Follow what they're saying. Oh my God. Another actor said that he was paid to say this? Yeah. They're turning on each other left and right. Bill Maher is going to go to with Kid Rock. Get this. Bill Maher said this. This isn't coming from Kid Rock or Donald Trump. He's taking him to the White House. Letting him meet the president. The world is changing. The people on the Commissioner Board of California was placed there by Gavin Newsom, who has left the building. And I need you to understand, you sheep. I need you to understand this. Because you have a very hard time understanding things. Gavin Newsom can change things right now in California. He's the acting governor. He's doing podcasts. He's distanced himself from the Democratic Party. He's the number 3rd podcaster right now. I've done this for 25 years. I can't even get a grip on anything. Mark my words. He's Satan in disguise. He's the one that told you don't go out, cover your mask, People like me were the problem. Remember, I was killing your grandparents because I was out without a mask on, beating up homeless. That's what I get paid for. Now don't worry, Deckhand Dolly's not going to deal with any of the homeless. They do have dogs, and it's sad when you got them and you have to remove them and their dogs. They try to sick your dogs on you. I hate kicking a dog, but I ain't getting bit. I know. That's where he made his first mistake. But they are this pompous. And they are this arrogant. And we saw it with the board. They don't care. They don't care that they don't have any money for funding. If you're watching your saltwater guy, Dave Hansen, he's put me on this. And I'm a dog that doesn't let go when I'm on to something. For the first time in my life, I have to change who I am, because I don't want to get tased and I don't want to get kicked out. I believe that wholeheartedly, and I didn't believe it. I started believing it on my birthday, July 13th. If anybody knows what that is, that's when Trump got shot. And that motherfucker got up. Oh, I'm not supposed to cuss. That dude got up and said, "Where's my shoes? Where's my shoes? Fight, fight, fight." He's not a sheep. He's a guy that thinks outside the box. I think outside the box all the time. You gotta understand, I've been under investigation so many times by the game wardens for just being me. Because here's how it works in California. You don't go along with the program, you don't listen to Noah, you don't listen to PETA, they sick the wardens on you. Shameful. We watched it last session. They were talking about abalone, Eric. The hippie guy with a ponytail. He's on our side, guys, by the way. He's done research out here for the urchins. We work hand in hand. That's halibut area where he was, and he's like, he doesn't have a problem as long as it's 100% sustainability. I've told him, listen, I'm taking skins, I'm taking bones. You want a necklace? You want some earrings? A good guy. Doesn't look like it, but he's a good guy. He's doing research that could change things, but they shut him down because they doesn't have money for him. Special interests will take him out, say he's making way too much progress, shut him down. He even said in the last meeting, I'm going to go do my research anyway. And Eric had enough balls, shall we say, to say, oh, really? And he looked at the game warden that was sitting there. I think he has a different thing to say than you. That's called weaponization. Eric, you got a lot to tell me, because I'm coming for you, homie. You better be watching. Wardens, I know you watch. Let Eric know I'm coming. Don't worry, you have 2 at each exit that you come into the room, fully armed with tasers. You got the main guy with 4 stars sitting up on the bench. I got nothing, no problem with you men or women. Top of the top. I've been in an investigation that I know about 5 times. 6 if you include the last one, but they didn't do anything. So, either I have a truce and my captain in my area is sticking to his word, or they're just waiting for me to screw up. I can't screw up anymore. I have way too many people on my side. What do I mean by that? I have people, I'm friends with people that have lawyers. I can't have a lawyer. I'm not in that status. They got lawyers that need something to do at all times. They're on their payroll no matter what. Little Brent has a problem in Alaska because I brought in way too many halibut and it messes up the whole town's... Listen, there's certain rules in Alaska if you mess them up. If you work privately and you're not paying anybody and you're just having fun up there, it's called the friendship pass. Facts. They're more liberal up there than they are down here. They put them all on their boards. They're shutting down our whole West Coast from fishing anything, giving it all to China. Newsom's in China's pocket. You don't believe me? He said by 2030 we all had to have new engines in our boats, even though the diesel ones work fine. And we couldn't even have a gas car by 2030, according to Gavin Newsom. I know he's done a change. Shut up. I ain't putting up with his bullshit. Don't worry, Bob. I will be professional. Dave, I will be professional. Thank God I met Bob, and Bob's a detective, a retired detective. He knows what emotion can do to a case. State the facts. Don't let them get under your skin. Do not threaten them. And do not cuss. Now, for some reason, everybody's afraid of my eyes. When I'm locked into somebody, I was told this in divorce court. I was told this by the homeless. I'm everybody. The anger management specialist that had me for a while. Therapist. So I think I have to wear sunglasses. Don't look at my eyes, bitches. Don't get scared. You don't need a safe space. You have 2 armed guards in the back. This is what I was born for. I believe that. Maybe it's me crazy. I don't know. I don't think so. We the people. Stand up, Americans. Don't listen to media. They told us Trump wasn't going to win. 90% of us won. Okay, now you want to mix it with numbers. Okay. Here's the thing. In California, to get a fishing license, you have to show ID. To vote, you don't. You can vote 15 times if you want. Just keep driving around. No voter ID. It's illegal, sure. They don't do it. They don't care. If you drop your ballot off in a mailbox, they put boxes out. All of a sudden, those ones disappear. Are you wondering why they won the last election? That's why. Too big to rig. That's what we were saying. And me and my wife watched it. And we watched California get life back in it. So, commissioners, you're all federally funded. I know Gavin Newsom's your boss. He's left you. He wants to become president. He has to change. He's not making any changes in California. Sure, he pissed a lot of people off. The gays are all mad at him. Did you see the other side? All the big money for the abalone and the MPAs? There's no money anymore in it. They're not giving it to you. And I saw all you old ladies. My mom's a Democrat. And you're hurt. Your side left you. EPA's down in California. They're firing up a refinery. So if Gavin Newsom had your back, he wouldn't have got any money for the fires if he didn't obey what was happening. You guys are fucked. Keep believing how you're believing and keep fucking yourselves in your own assholes. Don't worry, Bob, I'm not going to say this while I'm up there, but I'm going to come up there and I'm going to cornhole you. You're going to be my bitch, Eric, Melissa, Carol. Carol, you don't know what a coyote is, but you're going to release wolves? You stupid bitch. They're going to kill somebody. The blood's going to be on your hand, Carol. You better be watching, Carol. Don't worry, I won't talk to you that way. It's a sure way to get tased. My dad died of a heart attack, and all the people in my family died of a heart attack. I ain't getting tased at this part of my life. I've been tased. You piss yourself or you shit yourself. You lose body function. I don't care what video you see some guy fucking ripping it out and then coming after the cops. Stop it. That's not reality. The reality is the biggest, toughest guy will fall to his knees and bounce on the carpet or the sidewalk. You're going to split your noggin open because your hands aren't going to catch you. That's the reality of a taser. F around and find out. Don't worry, Daddy's not going to get tased. We the people. I just looked at that. Thank you, JC. I don't know where this is going to go after this meeting. I don't even care. It doesn't mean I don't care about what's happening. Gavin Newsom's shown his true colors. Gavin Newsom is gone. He can't come back in. As much as the liberals think they run California, they don't. They're displaced. I live here. They're angry right now. They bought Teslas and they don't even want their Teslas. All the Teslas in my area is like a line through Elon Musk. Carol on our board, the one that doesn't know what a coyote is, but is in charge of the California Fish and Game Commission now. She took on Elon Musk last month, saying he can't launch any more of his rockets here. Who cares? They got a place in Florida and a place in Texas. Sure, you use his technology. Sure, you use his cars. Carol, you're a hypocrite and a dummy. Eric, you're not a diver. Go fuck yourself. I'm a diver. You're so pasty and white. Don't worry. I'd like to make some kind of art project with your skin, but I'm not allowed to. Don't worry. I won't. Where's the lotion? I don't know why I've been turned on to this California Fish and Game Commission, but it is fun for me. I'm going to do my... Listen, I'm going to go diving this weekend, but I'm also going to do my due diligence. I have the agenda because I downloaded from the QR code from Your Saltwater Guide. I have the address. I'm going to talk to people, and instead of being emotional and yelling at them, I'm going to take Bill Varney's advice and say, what should I say with this agenda? I get to talk every time. Maybe it's a minute, maybe it's 3. Whatever. I'll play by their rules. I don't care. And I'm coming to every goddamn meeting. So I can't mess up because I can't be banned from it, and I can't be we the people act normal. Guess what? I get to come talk every time at every one of your meetings. Take away one of our stupid little sand bass. Sorry, I know they're not stupid to you fishermen. You've already taken away my abalone. That meant a lot to me. You already took away salmon. That meant a lot to me. You've already taken, we used to be at 3 halibut, and they said they were being overfished because of salmon. They closed the salmon season 2.5 years ago, mid-season. So they did a rush and said, oh, we got to get rid of another halibut, so we're down to 2 a day. Well, if you've been watching me, I shoot my 2 in 10 seconds of my dive, and then I play with the rest 5 or 10 on my dive. Tap them on the head, hand grab them. I was under investigation for harassing the animals. I'm like, do you guys really want to go up this? Called my buddy. I said, hey, I need one of your lawyers. Thank you. 1 call. That investigation was over. Let's play. See, the thing is, it's federally funded. You're not getting any money. Eric was even telling the blue-haired ladies that were calling in mad at him on the abalone, want more MPAs. Do not bring up natural energy. We saw what happened on the East Coast. 1,500 whales beached themselves the first year. Dolphins, birds, migratory birds just ruined their, by the thousands running through those windmills. Oops, they've shut it down on the East Coast. They already have $20 billion into it here. Morro Bay is supposed to be our new hotspot. All the energy was going to come up here to the lithium batteries right here in Moss Landing. Well, that burnt up. Federally funded. If you're enjoying this, please subscribe. If you want, you can come check out my website, Seawolf13. I have merch. Either buy it or don't. I don't care. This isn't my main business. Would I like it to be? Sure. I can bring you entertainment all the time. But until that time, I'm just going to dive, and I'm going to go to these meetings, and I'm going to beat up homeless people. It's my day. And I'm going to take Deckhand Dolly, not to beat up the homeless. You don't have to fight the homeless little girl. Cheers, Martin. Cheers, everybody. I hope you all have a blessed night. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, good. You're a sheep. Bah. Go get another COVID shot. See what happens. That's all I got for you. Good night.